Chris and I both got to see quite a few episodes, if not, you saw the whole series, right, Chris? Yeah. So I can say to the viewers, you get really, really invested in the story and in the characters as you go along. I couldn't stop watching once I started. So how did you find that the story evolved as you were filming in terms of what you thought or the path that you thought it was going down, and then as these characters are improving and the scenes change, or you might see something different as they're acting it out. Are there certain ones that stick out for you in terms of how the story changed from those moments?
Oh yeah, we came up with stuff on the spot, and I mean, again, so many people were frustrated with me because I was like, I want to do this entire new sequence, like the idea of having Kevin, the character is played by Jeremy Jackson, that didn't come about till after we were finished shooting, the first major chunk of everything. We did that was part of the reshoots. I'm like, I want this storyline. I want to bring him in and to the whole show. So, and I just started thinking like, gosh, I know that we're gonna have problems selling the show if I don't have a straight point of view. And I wanted the straight point of view. And I was fighting it, and other people was like, no, make it gay, make it gay. And I was just like, okay, I don't know. I think I need to do this. And so I guess you could say I was a whore that I did that. But at the same time, it's something I know, and it's like something when your best girlfriend is going through a breakup with some dude, or we all are living vicariously through each other. Or I'm friends with a lot of straight guys, so I know the point of view from Kevin, and I know what it's like to have a best friend that's straight. A lot of my friends are straight, so I wanted to really show an authentic version of that. So to me, it was exciting, and I'm glad we did that because I think it helped us tremendously.
I don't think anyone's going to be mad at the sex appeal and also some of the sexy scenes that he's in anyway, so that was a big plus.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's all very organic stuff. We never planned that.
Oh, heat of the moment.
I mean, but speaking of the cast, was there ever any trepidation? Because, it's a large ensemble, but, it works out perfectly in the end, but were there ever times where how am I going to make all 8? It's basically 8 major storylines, almost, but they all work. Were you ever really nervous about that, or
Oh yeah, absolutely, Chris. And in fact, I was thinking, well, you know what? If some of this shit doesn't work, we'll just cut it out. The good news is that we've got so much, and I was stunned, Even there are moments where after we shot certain scenes, I was like, oh, I'm sure we're going to be reshooting that scene or getting rid of it. And then, when the editor put it together, Kyle, my editor, and Christine, who, by the way, are the best editors in the world, they were I was like, oh my God, that came out great, And we were looking at, Daryl and I were looking at this one scene, we were could not believe that this one scene, and it was still in the show, and how good it came out, and we thought it was so bad. We just thought it was going to be, I can't say what it is, because now I'm just being so awful. But we just thought, oh my God, it was so poorly acted, and it was so half-assed. We did it in 5 minutes, which was fun because that's why I was able to do so much in so little time. It's just let's just throw down, shoot the scene, but let's just improv it and see what comes out, And as opposed to rehearsing, which we should do, but I think it would have been a very different experience,